And you come over here, you start to see like a lot of my locks are leaning to the side. Why is that? When you look at these individual locks here, it turns out that a lot of them are actually, how do I put this? Stuck together. You see that? 1 lock, 2 lock, 3 lock, 4 lock, 5 lock, all at the base here, stuck. We can include this 6 lock. Oh, and look at that, even these over here is stuck to these down the middle. 7 lock, and that's okay, but these are stuck together here, these 3. So why does it look like Domi Boy has a comb over with his locks? It's because all of these locks is actually one giant lock growing to the side of my head. All of these locks, when I used to have the bangs, have become one giant bang that's swooshing over to the left as well. We got this big old lock pulling this way, so we got everything, you know, my hairline ain't set up for this. Let's look at the back side. And as you remember, the left side is where a lot of that problem is coming in. I think a lot of these locks on the left side of my head. The back of my head is feeling okay. A couple things we need to separate. This needs to separate, as I said. So long story short, for something like this, you see these? We can go ahead, my hair's a little wet. We can just pop those, you see? Oh, freedom already. As a reminder, make sure your hair is wet. Make sure you get your thumb in between the locks. Make sure you get down to the root, so you know where you're cutting, and then you glide your scissors and snap. Get your hair nice and wet before you separate. Never separate your hair dry. And can we pull and pop? Yeah. Finger down in between the locks and pull up. There we go. Go down. We can use 2 hands. Pop them. Now before we tend to all of these, let's tend to the crown first. The top of the crown. We got these 2. Get down to the root. Make sure there's enough hair for both locks. Run your finger through. That's what we're gonna snip. Cut. Now these 2 locks are separated. And cut. Boom. Oh boy, that's a thick bridge between the 2. There we go. Now this lock, first time, free. A little weak, but it'll get there. You get there, homie. Oh my God, the relief. Yeah, we got everything separated in the back. We got everything separated on the top of the crown here. That don't look big enough, bro. I need more. This more addiction got me flipping through Tinder pages. Every time I settle, it's like, Domi Boy, up your flavor. What's a home if I still got neighbors? What's a bagel if there's no capers? What's a playlist if there's no Drake? What's a house if it ain't got a lake? Feel like it's mine to take. Why they got it if I can own it? Still broke, at least he got diplomas. I was sad, I became a stoner. I was sad, I became a loner. Became these girls' organ donors. Think of bread just about every morning, cause I always be sleeping around these toes. Alright guys, step 1 is complete. We have a post-washed crown, dried and clean. With the wash, we kept it fairly simple, you know the deal. I sprayed it down with a little bit of ACV, your sulfate-free shampoo, Dr. Bronner's. This ain't an ad. Dilute, dilute, dilute. And then after that wash, I like to take some aloe vera, do 50% water, 50% aloe vera, drop in a carrier oil, like your olive oil or your avocado oil, something natural, then a couple essential oils. I put avocado for the carrier oil, some peppermint, some eucalyptus, some tea tree, because we can't use conditioner, we can't use any of those waxes or elixirs. They're gonna build up gunk in our hair, so this is a nice natural way to just add some moisture to your scalp and your locks. Typically I just feel around and see what feels right, so here's a good opportunity to just pull and rip them apart. The beauty of Freeform Locs is you just grow and you go. and you check in every once in a while to make sure, you know, you're going on a path that you see for yourself that can keep your crown on your scalp, keep that crown staying for long term. Look at this, you know, I used to love these finger hands on the end of my locks. I started out as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different locks, baby freeformies that became this one powerful lock here. So I have a lot of these hands, and I think I'm gonna start working on trimming them. This is one of my favorite locks because it's so basic. This big giant lock here, you know, it's starting to come to a point. This little bulb here, it's reminiscent of an old baby freeformy that was there. Maybe we could just cut that, you know what I mean? It's like, and this used to freak me the fuck out to do. You know, now it brings me relief. That little split, fuck it. It's all about letting go, letting be. Look at that. And I'm not suggesting y'all go through and cut off y'all nubs, but if things are not working for you in your journey again, guys, like, make some edits, bro. You don't live life and shit's going wrong. You're just like, well, this is just how it is. I've already trimmed this lock a lot, man. I was scared because it was thinning out towards the end. It couldn't hold itself up. So I think making that trim was a good call. I'm gonna cut that. If the nubs are at the end of my locks, you know what I mean? I don't have no problem cutting them. But if the nubs are closer to the root or something like this lock, and see a lot closer to down here, I'm okay with kind of leaving it. In all honesty, I almost have to, looks like a cross. Some new growth coming in, guys, like this. So even when you think your journey is over and your journey is coming to the end, things are complete, your locks are matured, just know you're gonna have some new growth coming in. Like this, I don't know, man. Kind of just not necessary for me. I think those are okay. Imagine I just chop this whole thing off. Nah, bro. Let's start. Look at that. Officially a well-rounded lock now. See that? Boom. Actually, I'm going scissors crazy, y'all. This, you see, I'm gonna leave it alone, but over time, you see how it's all these different locks, boom, became this one giant big lock. Looks like it really wants to join up, so we're gonna let it do it naturally right there. Look at all these nubbies. Let's stop there before I go even further and crazier and chop things off. This is the crown, post-wash, post-maintenance, post-trim. Here's what we were looking like before. Head is heavy for those who wear the crown. The head's a lot lighter right now. We'll look at the left. Honestly, you can't sleep on the benefits of doing some freeform lock maintenance. It makes putting on shirts easier. It makes washing these locks, making sure you get all the grit and dirt outside of these locks, making sure you actually get that done. It makes the drying process a whole lot easier. Man, when I had that giant lock on the side of my head growing, just getting soap washed out of that was a fucking nightmare, man. Like, once you got the soap and the suds inside of the hair, rinsing it out and squeezing it like a sponge, getting all that dirt, grit, and soap out of your actual locks when they're that thick and dense, it's close to impossible. Getting shirts on, every shirt I put on, that's why I'm wearing this deep v-neck, man. Every shirt I put on, you would hear the stitch ripping as it's going over my head. So hopefully my shirts will be easier, my washes will be easier. The whole maintenance routine is actually made keeping this crown on my head for the long term a lot easier. Growing freeform locks is not about being perfect. It's not about sticking to a bunch of rules. It's not about sticking to a guide. It's about growing internally as well as externally, but also being sure you check in with yourself and making sure you're on the path you want to stick with. It's about taking breaks when you need them, separating things, making edits so you can stay on the path you want to stay on long term. If you're new here, definitely hit that subscribe. If you've been with the familia for some time and you're still on your journey, hit that like, smash up that like for your boy, and comment down below. Let me know where you are on your journey and how things are cooking, man. For now, it's your boy, Domi boy, back with another Freeform Loc update, and I'm gonna see you at the next one. Man, I am not used to making YouTube videos anymore, bro. I need me a coffee, though.